Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, and what is a very sticky Thursday, this represents day 54 without any rain. So I hope you're keeping cool where you are. There is rain forecast here at least tomorrow, and when that happens I will be running out and dancing in the stuff because I haven't seen it for such a long time. Now, when it comes to ideas for the channel, a lot of you do put stuff in the comments, games that we should have a look at, or ideas we could do for a bit of a more of a human interaction, a bit like this. I do write them down, so thank you for coming, for suggesting them. Now, some ideas are really brilliant, and some ideas are not quite so brilliant for what we should be doing actually on the channel.
I'd like to hear the sound of two bricks being bashed together.
But keep those ideas coming in, because I do like reading them, and often it comes to other ideas or they get developed and all that sort of stuff. So I want to put a bit more of the humour back into it rather than just video after video of gameplays, which aren't bad in themselves, but it's nice to keep a bit of a balance. So what have I got lined up for this one? Well, I want to do a quick Q&A, but I haven't got any Q&A questions. We very recently did a Patreon Q&A. I might open it up for a later video if you want it, for a Q&A where everyone can ask a question. So I stole some questions off another show called The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and this was about 2 years ago, I think, and all the questions were aimed either at Jimmy Fallon or Ricky Gervais to answer, so they might not be applicable to me. In fact, I know they won't be, so let's get them fired anyway. I'm sure they will be interesting.
My name is Joe. Which of the 7 dwarfs do you most identify with?
Now that's a very tricky question. Which of the 7 dwarves do I identify with? Now, you know, 7 dwarves, 7 deadly sins, gluttony, was that one of the dwarves? I'm struggling to remember them all. There was happy, doc, grumpy, bashful, was sleepy one of them, and I don't know, tax evasion, embezzlement, was that one? Everyone in this question is going to say happy, aren't they? Excuse me. Was there a coffee one? Not the coffee, the drink, something that keeps coughing. I'd go with happy for that, but I do have a bit of not quite bipolar, so I can get grumpy and happy and paranoia and anything like that. So let's go with happy on that question for number 1. So that's quite easily traversed. Question 2.
Hi, I'm Linda from North Dakota. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would you ask for?
Yeah, thanks for that one. Now this is a tricky question. It's you want to say ultimate health, or to live forever, or all the money in the world, or world peace, something like that. I would just like, it's not, you have to be careful when you ask a genie for world peace, because they might think, oh, world peace, just get rid of all the humans, they're gone. So you have to be a bit careful. I would just hope that I can spend the rest of my life being happy, and the rest of my life being longer than 5 minutes. No, the genie will say 6 minutes then. A nice long life where I can do what I want, I can be creative as I want, I can make people happy, I can get this channel onto an even kill, and I don't need to be super rich, enough money to support myself and continue the channel. 2 other wishes as well, to be healthy, and everyone else to be healthy, and that's a bit of a cop-out, and a big fast sports car with loads of money. Let's try that, but that contradicts the first 2. I don't know what I'd do if a genie turned up. Maybe to... No, you don't want to see into the future. That could be a lot worse. Just a happy life and the ability to help people. That's a bit of a cop-out, that answer. I need to think about that a bit quicker. Admittedly, I just wrote these down in about the last 10 minutes. Maybe one of the wishes to have more time to create videos. Yeah, that'll be it. I just need a bit of a more timetable. That's what it is. Okay, so next question, please.
My name is Laura from Chicago, and my question is, what is the worst thing about getting older?
You know, I don't think you're old until you're in 3 figures. But as you get older, things do change. Memory, sometimes you go into a room and you can't remember why you went in there. And sometimes you go into a room, you can't remember if it's your house or not. What were we talking about again? So memory's a bit of it, but the main thing I miss really is when I was 18 or 19, I worked at a supermarket. No, I don't miss working at the supermarket. It's you could go out under peer pressure, drink to an early hour of the morning, have 3 hours sleep. Although you felt rough, you could do another day's work. Nowadays, in my 40s, if I drink like that, I won't be able to do anything for 3 to 4 days. So I do need to plan carefully. That if I go out drinking, I'm not going to do anything the next few days. So I need to be a bit ahead of myself and make sure there's no actual work to do. So that's what I miss a little bit. And the energy. You have boundless amounts of energy being young. They say youth is wasted on the young. The experience could use it much better. And that's pretty much the case. If any of us went back, if you're like similar to my age and spoke to yourself age 19, 20, you'd probably think there's a few things that you could do a lot better. So yes, worst thing about getting older, your recovery time, alcohol, energy, and all that sort of stuff. Because life tends to beat you down, so you want to try and keep up, and that's what this channel tends to do. Try and keep you up, keep you happy, and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully, I can bring a bit myself into this channel a bit more. I was a bit worried of trying to do a channel that's going to be deliberately successful and trying to copy other people and end on that, and I think that's the wrong way to go. You should. This channel could get quite ridiculous. That's my worry. And I think forget it. Let's just be yourself. Whatever happens, happens. If it's popular, it's popular. If it's not popular, it's not popular. But just do what you want rather than you think would be successful. That could be a nail in the coffin. But that's what we're going to do. There we go. Right, next.
Hi, I'm Ty Baker from Lusk, Wyoming. I was wondering what breed of horse you ride.
Yeah. Where I am, the southeast of England. There's not really much call for horse riding. I do have a relative that goes horse riding once a week. I've always been a little bit scared of horses. I don't know why. I think it's the height level, and being on an animal, you don't know what to do. So in terms of that, I don't have a favourite breed of horse. Yeah, these questions on the Jimmy Fallon show, the Tonight Show, are quite interesting, aren't they? So yeah, the last one here, right.
Hi, I'm Michaela from Queens, New York. What's the best thing to say to someone in the middle of a hug?
Yeah, these questions are too tricky for me. No, we will be doing a Q&A. So if you've got any questions for a later Q&A, proper ones, not about horses and stuff, or smashing bricks together, put them down below and I'll write them down. And after about 2 weeks or so, we'll do a Q&A. And I can't promise I'll answer all of them. There might not be any there. I might not answer all of them, but I'll answer some of them. So, I'll try and answer most of them, even if it's a big, long video. So what we're saying here, yeah, what to say something like, it depends who you're hugging. If you're hugging Beyonce or some top movie star lady, then you probably say, is security... I'm your friend, don't let security grab me and arrest me. So that's probably the best thing. But other than that, probably I love you, everything's going to be alright, and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so there was a few questions admittedly stolen from the Tonight Show a couple of years ago, but I hope that was a good insight into stuff, what to say during a hug, when a genie arrives, and what kind of horse I ride. I don't ride a horse, who knew? So you found out a few things there. So keep the suggestions coming in for the channel, and I'll try and keep them sensible though, and doable.
I'd like to see John the Baptist impersonation of Graham Hill.
Yes, do try and keep them sensible and doable, because it's a retro gaming channel. We try and keep it all sort of retro. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. Hang on a minute. Let's cut that. Yeah, I do stress make the suggestions doable. Goodbye.